Hi class, this is Professor Jimenez and welcome to Career Counseling week number 2. For this week, I wanted to set the stage for what will ultimately be your midterm project as well as your final project for this course. This week, the topic is the portfolio. And what we're going to do this week is get you familiar with the basics of a portfolio. What does it mean to you? Why is it important for you to have a portfolio? And last but not least, understand the elements that make up a portfolio, because those elements are things that you will be creating in the next 2 weeks. More importantly, these items are things that you will need to have, not only for this course as part of your midterm assignment, but as well as for your final. And you should have these anyway for when you do go out and attend an actual live interview. Those elements, or let me rephrase that, the elements that exist within a portfolio that you need to know are the reference sheet, cover letter, and your resume. So again, that's a reference sheet, cover letter, and your resume. These are 3 things that you'll be building in week 3, and you'll be finalizing, at least in the form of a draft anyway, for week 4. But this week, I want to really just get you to start thinking about your portfolio and get you prepared to start prepping for your portfolio. So make sure that you watch the video that I have this week on the portfolio. So with that, couple other things I should also mention before I tell you what the 4 assignments are for this week. Again, every week I'll be giving you an average of 4 to 5 activities that you'll need to complete. More importantly, you need to make sure that you do and complete all the activities. The activities for this course, because it's online, will be a combination of videos that you'll need to watch as well as certain questions or things that you'll need to submit. And by the way, the videos are not optional. They are required. So make sure that you are watching all the videos. I usually will post very relevant and very important information in them, and you will be held accountable for them because you should be watching all of these videos. More importantly, these videos are, again, required. So make sure that you are viewing them. So for this week, what are the 4 activities that you need to complete? Activity number 1, you should be watching my week 2 introduction, which by the way, you're watching right now. The week 2 introduction is an opportunity for me to not only tell you what's going on, what's expected of you this week, but it's also an opportunity for me to answer any questions that I see emerge in the class, so I can, again, brief you on what's going on. So that's the first thing. So make sure you're watching my weekly video. The second thing I want you to do this week is to go in and watch my video on portfolios. Now again, for this week, all you really need to know for the portfolio is what is it, what are the elements that make up the portfolio, because what I want you to do is to start gathering the information that you're going to need for your portfolio. So make sure that you are doing that, and more importantly, make sure that you watch that video on portfolios. Sometime next week, for week 3, I am going to have a video posted from Career Services where they will talk about the portfolio and other details that you need to know for your upcoming mock interview in week 8. Again, I want you to be as prepared as possible, especially because we are meeting in an online format. So make sure that you look out for that next week. But for this week, again, the second activity I want you to do is to complete the, let me rephrase that, I want you to completely watch the portfolio video that I've created so that you can go in and have an understanding of what are the elements of a portfolio, and again, more importantly, what are the things that you need to start gathering now so that you can prepare for your draft portfolio that you're going to submit at the end of week 4. So the third activity that I want you to complete for this week is to answer the week 2 participation question, which is really focused on what are the benefits of having a portfolio. And by the way, to answer that question, you're going to need to watch my video on portfolios. So again, here's a nice incentive for you to make sure that you are watching my videos, because that's how you're going to be able to answer the question. The fourth and final activity for this week is to also watch another video that I've posted, and that's a follow-up video on strengths and weaknesses. More importantly, I talk a little bit about how to think about weaknesses, how to talk to them during the interview. We did a little bit of that during week 1, but I want to just reinforce some concepts from week 1, so this way you are all clear on what's expected of you. Keep in mind that, again, that's really it for this week. So 4 activities: view my week 2 introduction, view my video and portfolios, complete the participation activity, which is a question around portfolios, which again, you'll need to watch my portfolio video in order for you to answer those questions. And last but not least, watch my final video for this week on, in this case, a repost, or more importantly, a review of the strengths and weaknesses that we talked about during week 1. That's it for this week. A couple things I just want to highlight. First and foremost, I just want to thank for all of you who have logged on to the site to date. Again, I will say thank you and good job. More importantly, for those of you who haven't logged in and completed your activities for week 1, please do so at this time. You still have time. Make sure that you get it done, because again, everything that we do in this class is going to build upon the next thing, and it's all tied together. So every activity, every question deals with your end project. And again, this course is an 8-week course, so things will go by very fast before you know it. So make sure that you are logging on to Moodle at least once or twice a week. Get the things done that you need to get done, and start thinking about your portfolio, and start getting the elements together that you'll need to start building this thing. Also in week 3, by the way, I will be posting some Microsoft Word templates that you can use to help you put your documents for the portfolio into the right format. So more to come on that during week 3. But for right now, if you have any questions, email me. If you haven't gotten the book yet, make sure that you do get it, because I know that some of you have not been able to get the book. This class increased in size during the week. We had 15 students initially. Now we have about over 30. And I want to make sure that we're giving everybody enough time to get their books. So if you haven't already, get the book, because starting week 3, you will need your book. So with that, any questions, email me, let me know. I'll talk to you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks again, everyone. Take care.